Gotta throw my fluffy gloves on real quick, yeah. Alright, so we back at it. Good afternoon. Had some people come in. Wait till the class get filled. Hope all my settings is right. I remember that age. Playing outside in the snow, in the cold. It's a little slippery out here today. Hey, everybody, yeah. Keep it pushing. I didn't even know it snowed outside last night. Stop. I wish a lot of people would listen to the sun. The sun right here saved lives, that's for sure. Hey, Belinda, our dearest, first one in class. Greetings, lovely. I didn't know it snowed outside. I didn't know it snowed last night. I woke up to a surprise. What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon. Greetings to you all. Welcome back. If you are here, I'm happy that you're here. That means you want to learn. That means you want to become your best self, the better version of yourself. You're here to learn something new, something that's going to advance you to a whole nother level. That's going to change your life around if you stay consistent. It worked for me, and it could work for you too. I'm not better than you. I just learn, and you can learn too. That's what's up. I hope you have your pen and pad ready. I have some notes that I want you to write. So this is going to be an 8-week course. 8, y'all. I originally had it for 4 weeks, but that's not enough. That's not enough, fam. I'm not going to throw you to the wolves because 1 month, you're going to get thrown to the wolves. So we're going to take our time. I'm going to hold your hands. Nobody held my hands. I had to hold my own hands. But you don't have to suffer like how I'll suffer. Go ahead, officer. You good, bro? Yeah. Appreciate you, though. So, yeah, I'm going to hold your hands through this whole course and make it simple for you. Sometimes people teach you things and you get lost in the sauce. They don't break it down for beginners. They break it down for people who are already advanced. So this class is for people who are beginners and who want to learn about videography. It's going to change your life for the better. I promise you that. It's going to open up so much doors for you. You're going to be able to connect with people all around the world. You're going to be able to, hold on. No, I got my notes. You're going to be able to make a difference. And you can take this skill, like I said, you could transfer it to so many other things, not just one thing. You can take videography and do so many things with it. It's unlimited what you can do with the skill that I'm going to show you, that you're going to learn. I'm in high school so this would be a cool side hustle to educate. Absolutely. You can learn from what you learn in this class, and you're going to transfer it into your passion, things that bring you joy. Cooking might bring you joy. Having a garden might bring you joy. Knitting might bring you joy. There's so many things out there that could bring a person joy. And you can teach other people what you know. That's why the internet is so powerful. I love watching Mal's videos and interviews. Thank you, Nancy. So I originally started out doing music videos, but due to the fact I know videography, I transfer into doing interviews. But I can do so many things with just one skill. You can do it unlocked the doors to so many things, y'all. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to help you to get to that level where you're comfortable. Okay, so now it's a winter theme. All right, I didn't know it's snow outside, but this is a perfect opportunity and a perfect example for doing videography, photography. This is one of many things that you can do. You can capture sceneries. So we're gonna go here today again for lesson number 2. We're still gonna stick on the first stage, the camera settings, and the 4 keys that you need. We're gonna go back over there so that way you can lock it in. All right, we're gonna go back over the 4 keys again because I want it to stick. Me just teaching it to you one time, you might forget it. So we're gonna go back over it another time again. So hopefully it can stick this time, all right? But before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to these lovely folks who have been doing the damn thing. Belinda, Robin, Star, Jeanette, Diane. These lovely souls have been practicing. We just did one class and they sent me pictures of what we did. And I'm really happy that people are taking this serious. I took it serious and it changed my life. So congratulations to these people. They took pictures using the 4 keys and their pictures came out for the first time for them not knowing before and for them knowing the basics that we practiced that one day. They did an amazing job. Yeah, Belinda, you did amazing. So shout out to Belinda. She took a picture with her cat. And Robin took another picture of a stuffed animal. Star took some beautiful pictures I'll share later on. Jeanette you saw the pictures that she took of the pictures she took of the penguin. She practiced the composition, natural light, subject, and composition. And Diane also did a beautiful one in the snow. All right, so fam, we're here today. We're getting into the subject of videography. But before we get into videography, we must first pay homage. We must first enter the gates of photography, because photography is going to give us the keys that we need to put out amazing videos. And while you're doing videography, you're also going to be doing photography. They go hand in hand. Videography and photography go hand in hand. You might be doing a video and you might want to take some pictures while you're doing a video. You can stop the video and take some pictures. So you're learning 2 skills at one, and you're going to learn 3 because at the end of this class, we're going to be learning editing, because editing is the season, all right? Just like how I cook in the kitchen, we got the season. So editing is the seasoning for your videos and your photos. The editing is the seasoning. All right, so before we get into videography, we must first get into photography. What is photography? Right now, this is one part of photography that we're in right now, and this is nature, wildlife photography. And there is so many photographies out there. It's unlimited amount of photographies that are out there. There's events photography, there's night photography, there's product photography, there's sports photography. It's unlimited, fam. And the same way how I'm talking about photography, sports, there is the same rule applied to videography too. There's wildlife videography. There's nature videography. There's sports videography. That's why you see where I'm going? They go hand in hand, y'all, videography and photography. So that's why you have to learn the basics before we go into advanced. All right, so with that being out the way, let's get back to photography. What is photography? It's a Greek word. It basically means drawing. You drawing with light. That's all you're doing in photography. You're drawing. That's why I said we are all artists. We are all creators. You don't need a paintbrush or a pencil to draw. You can draw with your camera. Your camera in your hand, that's your tool. Just like an artist, his canvas, the phone is your canvas. We all have cell phones, or I hope you have a cell phone, because you need a cell phone for this course. All right? Thank you, love you folks. I'm in my bag right now. So yeah, videography, photography is drawing. You're drawing. Every time you take a picture, it's a drawing that you did yourself. You just don't know. It's a drawing. It's light. It's a drawing made with light. That's what photography means. Drawing with light. When you look in your phone, all your pictures is drawings. Everything in your phone is a drawing. Because anything in your phone, somebody can draw it. It's an art. Photography is art. Videography is art. You are naturally an artist. You are a creator. We are all creators. This earth has art written in it. Your heart has art written in it. We are all artists. But some just learn certain techniques that others didn't learn. Okay, so we're here today. 4 keys. Again, we're going to go over the 4 keys of videography and photography. Let me pull out my notes. All right, so 1 second, yeah. I brought notes today so that way I won't get caught lacking. Notes do help you. All right, fam. So if you weren't here for last week's class, this is the 4 keys that you need to move on, to advance yourself in the world of videography. The first one is light. All right? You need light to create drawings, to create picture, to create video. You need light. Without light, your pictures will be dark. You'll have a dark picture and nobody won't see what you shot. Oh, yeah, basically, so you need light. Now, there are different types of light. There are natural light. What we're looking at right now is natural light. This is the most beautiful light that you can use. Mother Nature herself provided light. God said, let there be light. If you close your eyes, you're in darkness. It's not fun being in darkness. So light is very important. Light make you see things. So that's why the first key in videography and photography is light. All right, so let me go in my pocket and show you something. So we have 2 sources of light that you can use. When you come outside, you have natural light, like what we are looking at right now. When you're inside, you open your windows. Those are natural light. Take advantage of natural light. That's your best friend in photography and videography. If you don't have money to buy like practical lights, what are practical lights? Because I said there's 2 forms of light that you need. First is natural light, and then the second one is practical. Practicals is lamps. You can have a lamp in your house. That's a practical light. LED lights, those are practical lights. This light right here, this is a practical light. It's magnet. If you're in a situation where it's dark and you don't have enough light to take your picture or video, you can use a little light like this to light up the subject. I'm gonna turn it on right now, see? You can't really see it right now, but I'll show you the difference this light makes. Let's go find something that's dark, and then let's put some light on there so you can see what I'm talking about. So for instance, we're in front of this tree. You can see it, but let's add some light to it. See the light? You can see it much better. Take away the light, put the light back. You can see the grain in it, right? You take away the light, you don't see the grain that much. Put the light back, see the grain more. So light, you see detail when you use light. But you have to be careful with the light, because you can have harsh light. You ever seen pictures where you couldn't really see the whole what was all in the picture because it was overexposed? So yeah, you got to look out for overexposed light. When the light is too harsh, you have to get away from it. What we're looking at right now is a beautiful light. It's cloudy. That's the type of light that you want, a cloudy, soft light. We call it soft light because it creates a natural tone. It evens out the face, it evens out the body, it evens out everything compared to a harsh light where some parts might be overexposed and some part might be seen. All right, so that's what you need to know, the two type of light, natural light and practical lights like your indoor lights, your household lights. All right, so what's the next step? I hope y'all, if you knew, you wrote the first step down, which was the light and the 4 keys. And we'll get into camera settings real soon. Then some exercise, all right? So now we have light out the way. We know that light is important when we're doing any type of picture or video. We have to make sure we have enough light that we can see what we are filming. Okay, lovelies? Does that just connect to your phone? Nah, it don't connect to my phone. It's external. You can just charge this. It's USB, but we'll go over that later on. But yeah, so the next thing now is camera. Camera is your cell phone. Your cell phone that you have. You're probably watching this video right now on your cell phone. And your cell phone has a camera. All right, let me pull out my cell phone. I couldn't find my main cell phone that I was using the other day, so I have like an old backup phone. But cell phone, this is what you need to start taking pictures and start capturing videos. You need a cell phone. Now, I did a poll in the community to find out who use Android and who use iPhone. So while we live right now, can y'all tell me what phone you use? Do you use an Android phone or do you use an iPhone? When we did the poll, most people use an Android. I use both. So let me know which phone you use so I can have an idea on what you're working with. Do you have an Android? Okay, we have an Android here. I have an iPhone, 2008 Android. Okay, yeah. So when we did the poll, a lot of people, Android was the winner. So I decided we're going to just continue doing the course with Android. And then later on, I will go over iPhones. All right, so yes, dear. So this is your second key in your battle with the world, as far as making a difference, exposing evilness, things of that nature, whatever you want to capture. So yeah, you have your second tool. This is the camera. We're going to get into that in a minute. So all cell phones nowadays have a camera. If you don't have a camera on your cell phone, then it's going to be really hard for you to, do this class, because you definitely need a cell phone. This is the basic. All right, so we got the cell phone out the way. We're going to get into more camera settings in a minute. But yeah, your cell phone, that's the second key that you need in order to start capturing what's around you. All right, so now let's move along. Okay, let's find a spot for us to go sit down at, and we'll go over some exercise. But yeah, I'm so happy you lovely folks are doing it, practicing. You using the 4 keys, you using the light. All this right here is shots. We're gonna come back later on when I'm done teaching this course. You're gonna see me in real time do a whole photo shoot in this park, and I'll share the pictures with you all. And hopefully you can learn from my photo shoot of this park. But yeah, this are all pictures. Footprints in the snow. This is all pictures right here. And you can sell these pictures online to stock companies, or you can put it online for free use. It all depends on what you're willing to do. All right, so let's go over here, and we're going to get into some exercise. All right, so now you have the light, you have your cell phone. What's the other key that we need? The subject. What are you going to be taking pictures of? What are you going to be taking videos of? What are your passion? Is it taking pictures of your pet? Is it taking family pictures? Or taking videos of your pet, videos of your family, your kids? Or are you going to be teaching people? Are you going to be making funny videos? Who's going to be the subject? Is it going to be you? Or is it going to be somebody else? Or is it going to be an object? Subject. You need a subject. If you watch any shows, any commercial, anything that you watch has these 4 elements in it. Anything that you watch on TV, anything that you see on your phone, anything that you look at has these 4 elements in it. I'm not kidding you. It's reality. You're looking at somebody right now. These 4 elements are there. You go outside, these 4 elements are always around you. You can change it, but they're always around you. Light, cameras is everywhere. You go outside, cameras is everywhere. Businesses has camera, inside there's cameras. Cameras is everywhere. Subjects is everywhere. You go outside, people are everywhere. Things are everywhere. Cars is everywhere. All these things, airplanes, food, all these things are subject. The snow is a subject. This wood, everything you see is a subject. Composition. All right? Excuse my paper. The teacher is a little rough. All right, so yeah. Composition. This is a composition. Let me go back so you can see the composition. Composition is how you set things up. Like for instance, if you're taking a picture of something, how you going to set up the composition? You see how the wood is set up? That's a composition right there. It's set up in a circle. That's a composition. You can always change the composition. So for instance, you ready to take a picture. You have all these things. You have the light, you have the camera, you have the subject, and then you got to see how you gonna compose the shot. How you gonna place the person? What background are you gonna use? What color theme are you going for? What type of look are you going for? So you have to be creative when it comes to composition. Now, a lot of my students, some of my students send me pictures. Let me get comfortable real quick. I'm gonna put my book bag off, and we're gonna get into the nitty gritty now, y'all. All right, we're gonna get into some composition. So I hope you're taking notes. You know the 4 keys that you're gonna need. That's the gateway. Without those keys, you're gonna be lost in the sauce. And later on down the line, like I said, if you finish this course, you stick through the whole 8 weeks, one person is gonna win their own tripod. I'm gonna give you your own tripod so that way you can be having smooth shots that's not shaky. But these are some things we'll talk about later on. Tools that you need is going to help make your video or pictures even better. All right, so let me just open this. Yep. And there are hacks that you can use, also 2 hacks that you can use to stabilize your shot if you don't have the tripods and the stuff. All right, so this open up, you can see it open up, and the phone goes in here, and you can rotate it horizontal. This is horizontal. All right, that's horizontal. That's yeah, hold on. Yeah, this is horizontal, my bad. Horizontal and vertical. Vertical is this way. All right, so we're gonna put it in a vertical format right now since we're live and it's vertical. All right, so what we are gonna be doing right now is practicing composition. And then we're gonna get into phone settings, all right? Okay, so I have my phone on a tripod. So now we're gonna look, okay, we're gonna have a subject. So what my subject gonna be, let's look for a subject. I think I got some stuff in my book bag that we can use for a subject. All right, yeah, we got something we can use for a subject. So you gotta get creative, all right? It's all about creativity. This is gonna be our subject right here. So now let's compose this shot. Okay, we composing the shot. Let's see. See, the sun is starting to come out. One thing about the sun, I got to teach you about the sun. When you're filming and the sun is out, make sure your back is turned towards the sun. Don't film towards the sun because it's going to blast you in the eye and your video is going to be overexposed. So make sure your back is towards the sun. The sun is hitting your back. That way, whatever is in front of you, the sun is going to shine light on what's in front of you. See, if we see right now, the sun is behind us, and look, see, it's a nice clear shot, right? Because the sun is behind us. But look what happened when I turn towards the sun. You see, this is a good phone because it captures like the dynamic range. But if it was my regular big phone, it would be hard for you to see because the sun, but you can still see how hard it is. You can't see it too good with my back away from the sun. It's dark, right? But now let's turn around. See, light. You got to take advantage of light, and you got to know how to use your light. So make sure your back is always towards the sun, and the sun is going to be your light. All right, so I like the spot right here for composition. Okay, one thing about composition, I saw, our lovelies sent some pictures. And I'm going to tell you right now, the pictures that y'all sent was beautiful. So this is a composition right here. We're going to lay it down flat because we only won. If I do it like this, okay, I'm going to tell y'all now about compositions, right? You beautiful souls who sent me pictures, your pictures was amazing. But some things I noticed in your picture was when you took your picture, it was a lot of stuff in the background. I didn't know what to focus on. So if this is the subject, this should be the focus. But if we got all this other stuff in the background, that's taking the spotlight off the subject. So you have to make sure you think about these things when you, setting up your shot. What do you want the focus to be on? Do you want the focus to be on just this? Or do you want the focus to be on your background? Because if you have a lot of stuff in the background, a lot of clutter, I'm looking at this, but everything else is distracting me. I'm saying this, I'm saying that. It's taking the focus off the drink. So what's the subject? What's important in the shot? The drink. So how do we compose this shot? Since there's a whole bunch of stuff in the background we don't want to be in the shot. If you want that in your shot, that's fine. But me, I don't want that in my shot. So what are we going to do? The best for this shot right here, you can lay it down. You can lay it down just like that. And you can see now the focus is only on the drink. It's not, there's nothing crazy in the background that's distracting you from the drink. So when you look at this picture, if we take a picture of this right now, boom, it's going to be a beautiful picture because the focus is on the drink and the composition is beautiful. It's on ice, it's on snow. There's not a lot of distraction in the background. It's only three things right here: the snow, the wood, and the drink. It's not like the background where there's a lot of distraction, taking the focus off the subject. So let's get ready to take a picture of this and we'll see what it look like and we'll go over camera settings. All right. Yeah, you are doing great, y'all. You are all doing amazing. These are the basics. And once you learn the basic, we're going to get into advanced. All right, let me get my camera out. We pulling out our tools. Greetings, everybody. I'm sorry I'm in the midst of training right now, so I'm not annoying anyone. All right, I'm turning my camera on. So this is an Android cell phone. I had this cell phone for like years. All right, so we're gonna go to the camera. So every phone has a camera. This is an Android. So now we're gonna go over camera settings. All right, lovelies. This is your This is your second key. This is your tool right here, your canvas, your paintbrush, whatever you're gonna draw with. This is it right here. All right, so you wanna go to your camera. All right, so our camera. Okay, so our camera right there. It's focused now. And one thing too is reflection. I gotta teach you about reflection. That's another method we can use for pictures. All right, so you in your we got our camera. So let's go to see the gear icon. There's a gear icon on your camera. You want to make sure your camera, if you have Android, make sure you click the gear icon. There's a gear icon. You want to click that. You want to make sure your photo, you want to go to photos. And this phone is limited. I'm trying to show y'all without the reflection, but it's hard for y'all to see without the reflection, yeah. But yeah, you want to go to your phone settings and click the gear. And you want to make sure your picture is set to the highest quality. This phone is an old school phone, so you can't really see the picture quality. It doesn't have a setting where you can change the picture quality, but certain phones you can change the picture quality. So you want to make sure your picture quality is at its highest. All right, so now this is the shot we about to take. So you want to come down. So all right, composition, the rule of third. This is something else you have to remember in composition. All right, so it's called the rule of thirds. I'll show you what the rule of third is. So this is the rule of third. All right, this right here is what you need when you're doing videos and pictures. You have to keep this in your mind. Cell phones have this, they call it a grid. The grid, but in videography and photography, we call it a rule of third. You have to know this. When you look at any TV shows, any commercial, any movies, anything that you see on TV, they use this format. I'm guarantee you, take my word for it. If you look at any of your TV shows, any movie that you watch, or any documentary, or any interviews, they use this rule of thirds. You don't see it. What the rule of third is, it says that you put the subject on the far left, or the subject in the middle, or the subject on the right. You cannot put them like in the middle like this. For instance, you cannot put this in the middle like this. It's not visually appealing to the eyes. The subject have to be either on the left-hand side, have to be in this box, or in this box, or in this box, or in this box. It cannot be anything in the middle. Anything in the middle like that. It has to be in the middle. If you watch any TV show, any commercial, any documentary, you'll see this is everywhere. You just haven't noticed it because you don't know about it. But this is everywhere. Anytime you're watching anything on TV, the person is either in the middle, or they're to the left, or they're to the right. They're not all over the place. Because visually, that's appealing to the eyes, and it draws the subject, it draws the viewer eyes only on the subject. That's what is in photography. It draws the eye to the person. All right, so for this, we're gonna use the rule of third. We're gonna put it in the middle. All right, so practice your rule of third, either to the side or to the right, to the bottom. All right, keep that in mind. Keep this visually in your mind, that when you're filming or taking pictures of anything, put it in the middle, put it to the left, or put it to the right. And make sure the background is not cluttered. Don't have a lot of clutter in the background. Just have what you want the focus to be on. And give it a nice composition. A composition, nice setup, and take your shot. Let's take the shot. I just had to get that out the way, y'all. My bad. Because that's important. You see it everywhere on every show you watch. You're going to see the rule of third being used. All right, so for this, let's come around this side. Since the sun is behind us, we're going to put it in the middle right here like this. All right. Hold on, let's come down this way. Okay, we're going to put it in the middle. Okay, this is going to be our shot right here, yeah. And now, stuff like this is product photography. I have done a lot of product photography where I take pictures of product. So you might be doing a product photography, a product shoot. So this is like ideas on how you do a product shoot. I just want to make sure. All right, let's get our camera out. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, my nose is running at the same time while I'm trying to teach y'all. We in the cold, but we don't make excuses. We still get the job done. I'm trying to get it. Okay. All right, that's perfect. All right. Let's get our camera. So make sure you focus. Get the whole bottle. Try to get it in the middle as possible. All right, try to get in the middle as possible, yeah. And when you want to make sure your picture is focused, it's not blurry, because you holding it, you might have shaky hands. So you want to tap the middle of the screen, and it's going to automatically focus on it for you. All right, so tap it again and take the picture. Oh, we took a portrait. Let's go to regular photos. All right, let's move it in some more so that way we can capture the whole thing. All right, so let's go like that. Make sure you got the whole bottle in the middle, top from bottom, and take the picture. Boom. Go down a little bit more, take the picture. All right, so that right there was a composition where we only focus on the drink. We didn't have a lot of stuff. You see? And that's a nice photo right there. Anybody see that? Damn, the reflection, y'all. You see how beautiful that photo is? We have the light, we have the subject, and we have a nice composition. Okay, so that's one of many right there. How to compose a shot. That way you can distract everything. You can take away everything else that's distracting in the shot. All right, let's move along. Let's go see what else we can, let's go look for another composition. Okay, another composition would be leading lines. What they call leading lines is, for instance, a row. A row like this has to lead towards your subject. For instance, this is a leading line right here, right? This is a leading line. We're gonna compose this shot so you can see what I'm talking about when I say it's a leading line. It's a line that come all the way across to this right here. So this is a creative photography, you want to capture lines like fence. You go near a fence, and to the end of the fence, you have this to the end of the fence. So that way, let me show you an example. Come down, all right? Come all the way down. Put this in the middle. Let's put this in the middle. Let's compose the shot. All right, we composing the shot right now. Come all the way down. See, this is a leading line shot because we see in the background is a road. And the road is coming. What did the road lead? The road lead to this right here. So this is a creative photography. So let's take a picture of it. This is a good composition right here because you can see the background is not too cluttered. And this is a creative photography that we are using, which is called symmetry. Leading lines. All right, leading lines. So let's take the shot. Okay, so for this type of shot, you got to get down on the level. You want to get down on the level of the bottle. You see, let me go back so you can see. I'm on the level as the bottle. In the background, it's the road. All right, the background is the road. It's called leading lines because the road is leading to this bottle. I will show you another leading line in a minute. So you see it right there? That's how you're going to take the shot. You got to put your phone on the ground so that way it matches up. Because if you do it any other way, the shot is going to look uneven. It's going to look like a larger than life shot. If you stand up, it's going to look like larger than life. The bottle is going to look small as hell. So let's take the shot. All right, so let's focus. So remember, you want to tap the phone to get focus on the subject. Make sure it's in the middle. You're practicing the rule of third, either on the far left or the middle or the far right. Let's take the shot. Boom. Boom. All right, we took the shot. All right, let's see what the shot looked like. You see the shot right there? You see? In the background, it's a road, and the road is leading to the drink. So even though that's a leading line. So you want to use that too in videography and photography. You're going to use that a lot. You're going to look for things that comes to a beginning or comes to an end, like this road. Let's go look for another leading line. See this wood right here? This is another leading line because it starts from over there and it ends right here. So you can put this right here like this. That's another leading line. And it's a beautiful composition. You can see the composition. We have a beautiful snow and we have it on the wood, on the log, whatever you call it. And it's a nice background. It's not too distracting, but you can still see the focus is on the drink. Okay? So just like that. Natural light. We're not using no household lights, those yellow light bulbs that make your picture look ugly. No, we're using natural light to make your picture look natural and beautiful as possible. So you want to make sure it's even. All right, so let's go back to our camera. Hit the camera. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. You want to tap it. You want to make sure it's in the middle. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to get y'all a good focus. You want to make sure it's in the middle. Go in a little bit. Hit tap so you can get focus. Make sure the whole thing is in focus. It looks like it's a little bit. All right, but that's fine. It's in the middle, y'all. We're going for a middle shot. We're using the rule of third. Boom. Let's take another one. Closer up. Boom. All right, so we took the shot. It's a beautiful composition. We have our drink on ice. I thought I was getting creative with it like that. And that's the picture right there. At the end of the day, the drink is still the focus. We have a beautiful background. It's not too much clutter. It's not too much distraction. It's a beautiful background. And even if we want to change the composition, we can lay it down like we did earlier. Let's lay it down. If we just want to focus on the bottle and not too much stuff, you can even take a shot like this from up top. You can get an up top shot, a close up of just the bottle top. If you have a micro lens on your camera, you can get just the bottle top. But let's lay it down, get another composition. All right. So this is another composition right there. Let's take a picture of it. I'm just giving y'all compositions I did. All right, so let's come down, tap. All right, tap. Then take the picture. Come in closer. You want to come in closer, so that way only the ice is snowing. Only the ice is showing. I mean, so we can just have it like it's only on ice, and not the wood showing. So you want to come down closer a little bit. All right, so I think we got that shot. Let's take a look at it and see what it looked like. All right, so that's the shot we just took just now. And these are all things that later on we can go in and edit and make it even more vibrant. But we'll go into that later on in this course, the editing side, where you can make this even more 100 times better than what it is right now. Hey, so yeah, I hope y'all are taking these tips, and I want you to apply these tips when you're taking these pictures. Make sure the focus is only on the object, the subject. You don't want to have too many things in the background to take away the focus from the subject. And you don't want to have too much empty space. Like some people would take a picture and there's a lot of empty space. So you want to make sure you come in as close as possible, so that way it won't be too many empty spaces. See? Not a lot of empty space. It's cropped in. Some of y'all pictures, I will go over y'all pictures another day and show y'all how I edited your picture to make it even 100 times better. You got the idea, but there's things that I have to show you to make your picture even better. All right, so these are some of the pictures that we took. You can see the focus is on the drink. Right? Composition, leading lines. Okay, so that's just part of it. Taking your pictures, you want to make sure that you have a nice composition. You want to make sure you have the subject. You don't want to have too much stuff in the background. You don't want to have too much empty space. You just want to have a nice backdrop. So let's go look for another composition. Thanks, y'all. All y'all pictures that y'all sent me is amazing. I'm like, wow, they already took one class already, and they taking pictures like that. Within like a month, you guys will be taking National Geographic pictures. Your pictures will be so stunning. You'll be getting all the compliments, all the likes. Yeah, it's gonna come. All right, so let's go find another composition. All right, we have another subject. Let's go see how we can frame this subject and what type of pictures we can take with this. So we're using the four keys, the light, the camera, the subject, and the composition. So let's go take this subject and see how we can compose him and take a picture. All right, y'all. So another big thing is location scouting. If you want to take like really amazing pictures, you're going to have to look for amazing places. Sometimes there are people who scout for locations. You might be in an area that have a beautiful location where you have beautiful backdrop. Look at this. This looks cool. So we're trying to compose this shot. And I see this little wood right here, this little log with ice on it, snow on it. Kind of stands out to me because in the back, it got these little, I don't know what you call these things, but they look cool. So I think we can take a shot right here. So once again, fam, we're looking for locations and nice backgrounds to take our shot. So for this shot right here, let's try to see what it will look like from this perspective. All right, let's frame it up. This is our subject right here. We're gonna use the rule of third in a minute. So we're just gonna make sure he's balanced first. All right, so we got him over here. Oh, you fell on the ice. I can stay right there. So we just practicing, we just testing out different things. One thing about photography, you have to practice and test out different things. Oh, I could find like a light, an actual light switch, and put that in there. That'll be cool. All right, so let's see if we can. All right, so that's better. So we're just looking for composition, yeah, composition. Okay, so that's not bad. Let's take a picture of it. Make sure we're using the rule of third. It's in the middle, or to the left, or to the right. See, well, this is in the middle. We want the shot in the middle. Let's get our camera out. And all this is product photography. If you have an online store or somebody hire you to take pictures for them, this is product photography. This is how you do some of it. All right, so we go to our photo. All right, so you see how I got it? It's not it's right in the middle. It's not too much head space, and it's not too much bottom space. You want to make sure it's like that, where you don't leave too much room. Make sure it's even. Hit the middle again, boom, and it's going to focus for you automatically. Hold your hand still and capture, take the picture. Go back a little bit, get another shot of it, boom. All right, let's do it how we did it before on the ice like this. All right, let's go down. Let's just get it like this. Jelly bean on ice, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so let's take a look at what we shot. All right, let's take a look at what we shot. And I'm going to give y'all an exercise to do. All right, so let's look. All right, so that's the picture we shot right there. All right. It's not the best, but I'm just showing you framing, how to frame your shot. We practicing framing and focusing on the subject and eliminating clutter. We're not trying to have too much clutter. We're just trying to have enough, but at the same time, the focus is on our subject. All right? Just like that. All right, let's keep on pushing along, y'all. I hope y'all are learning. I hope you are learning something from this class to make your picture even 100 times better. Oh yeah, my bad. Let me show you there. I know it's a little difficult because of and this is an old phone that I'm using, but I'm just letting you know that you can take beautiful pictures if you practice the 4 keys. Once you learn the 4 keys, your picture, people can tell that you got some skills. All right, so all right, let's keep on pushing along. Let's look for another composition, and then we're gonna wrap things up for today. Let's go look for another composition. Composition is everywhere, fam. This is another leading line. You can put something right in the middle of this shot right here, get low, and take a picture. That's a leading line. You can see the snow path is taken that way. So you can put a subject right there and take a picture. So, the leading lines. All right, yes, I have to study it again tomorrow. I see it now. Hey, what's up, Naomi? Yeah, fam, if y'all stick around, I'm telling you, y'all gonna be on a whole nother level. All right, so you can see. And I have to tell y'all too about landscape and portrait mode. It's called vertical and horizontal. So I have to teach you real quick when to use horizontal. Is vertical is what I'm filming on right now. It's what you see on Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. Is vertical. Is straight up. Horizontal is landscape. So if you are out in nature and you about to take some picture, you have to know vertical and horizontal. So when do you use horizontal? You use horizontal when you want to capture the whole scene. The whole scene, we're going to go back to the park when we first enter. We're going to go back over there and you're going to see me do a whole photo shoot in here before I leave. But you want to establish your establishing shot. So what's an establishing shot? Your establishing shot is right before you enter a location, you have to take a picture of the location, a wide shot. So for instance, this right here is horizontal. When you see my videos on YouTube, my full interviews, it's horizontal because you see the whole thing. It captures more. It's a wide shot. We call this a wide shot. You use this shot a lot when you're trying to capture a whole scene, trying to capture more of what's in the shot. For instance, weddings. Weddings, you'll see the people, the photographer use this shot a lot when it's trying to capture the brides and her bridesmaids, the grooms and everybody, a group shot. They're going to use a wide angle. Horizontal. They're going to go horizontal so that way they can capture everybody in the shot. So that's when you use this. If you want to capture the whole building before you enter somewhere, you use this, all right? So vertical, is portrait. You're trying to capture somebody's picture or you're trying to capture like architect, stuff like that, you can use vertical. Or you're trying to capture yourself doing, Reels, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, stories, you use vertical. But when you try to do full interviews, other stuff, landscape, trying to capture more into the shot, you go horizontal. All right, fam? So that's the difference between horizontal and vertical. So know the difference. All right, so let's keep on moving along. You are all doing so great. You are all going to be better than me when you're done. So everything you're looking at right now is a shot. This whole pathway is a shot. You can take beautiful shot right here. You can practice the rules that I tell you. But make sure you see the sun is shining right now. Turn your back towards the sun because the sun is going to eliminate what's in front of you. You see how the sun is giving us a natural light? So you have to keep that in mind. Well, let me take this phone off this tripod. All right, we back at it. Hey, Diane, great shot, love. Saw that picture you took of the snow. You did great. Keep on practicing. You are all doing amazing. Pretty soon, you're all gonna have your own site where you can sell your own pictures, or you can give out pictures for free and people can use it in their business, use it for their commercial or project. It's whatever you want to do. And I know some of y'all live in beautiful locations. I can't wait to see all the beautiful pictures that you'll take. Hey, what's up, y'all? So today's course was basically going back over what we already learned. on our first day. But I just had to go back over it one more time, put a little bit more in depth, so that way people can get it. But the first time, a lot of y'all had gotten it, but y'all just need a little tweak, a little adjustments. And these are the adjustments that I'm showing y'all. When you taking the pictures, make sure you don't have too much stuff in the background to take away from the subject. You want to make sure, you focus on what you want us to look at. You want to use the 4 keys: soft light, beautiful background. And when you watch your favorite TV show, commercial, just look, you will see the rule of third everywhere. They put the person in the middle, or the person to the left, or the person to the right. You will not see them all over the place, because professionally, that's how it's done. All right, so look at this right here. This is a beautiful shot right here. This is a beautiful shot right here. One thing about photography and videography is it's kind of like dangerous sometimes too. In order for you to like get amazing shots, you'll have to do some amazing things. Like for instance, go up on this rock right here. Let me show you. Let's look for, see, all this right here is photography. You can capture a close-up of the leaves. That's a photography. This is it, right? You can catch a shot right there. You can just, boom, take a shot like that. Everything over here are shots. Boom. You can take a shot like that, boom. It's everywhere. Shots is everywhere. All this right here is shots. That's a shot right there. Boom. That's the iPhone. So the iPhone has a better qualities camera, to be honest with you. All right, so for instance, I'm down here. I want to give you a little idea real quick before we move along. So for instance, I see this rock and I said, oh, I want to take a picture of something on this rock. Let me see what I have in my thing that I could use to take a picture of. So I do product photography a lot. I work with brands, and brands send me things. So I have a brand that sent me something, and I'm just going to give you an idea, if I was taking pictures of it, what it would look like. Did I bring it? Probably forgot it, y'all. But for instance, all right, I forgot it. So let's go back to this guy again. He's our subject for today, because my other subject, I can't find it. All right, so let's see. If I want to get saucy with it, you got to be careful with the alligators in the rim. All right, so see, you got to risk. You got to take risks to get shots. So this will be a nice shot right here. So let's see. Let's compose this shot. We can have it like right here. This is going to be our subject. We have our camera in our hand, and we're going to have the background. That's this water. All right, so this is how we're going to frame the shot, just like that. Boom, and we're going to take a picture. So when you see this picture, they're going to be like, wow, that's a beautiful shot. Look at the background. Beautiful background. So let's get the tripod, and let's take a picture. So you see, fam, I'm showing you ways to get creative. Ways for you to use what you have around you to take beautiful pictures. You don't have to go somewhere crazy all the time. There are areas around you where I'm sure you can take beautiful pictures. All right, so let's go down. Take our tripod with us. You gotta be careful you don't fall though. Here, because it has happened to me. All right, so let's put our stuff on the tripod. As you can see, it's a beautiful location. Okay, let's bring it down some more. Down more so they can see the whole thing. All right. Okay, so this is the shot right here. Let me get my camera out. All right, so you see it, y'all fam. You have your video, you have the video, and you have the photo, and you have portrait. But we're not doing that. We're going to the photos, just photos, all right? Come down again. Show you the whole shot. Yeah, you can do this. All right, so tap the middle of your phone that you're taking a picture on. Let me bring it so you can see it. All right, tap the middle of your phone so you can get focus on it. And then take the picture. Boom. Go a little bit closer a little bit. Make sure everything is in frame. Boom. Let's turn it this way. Let's take some pictures from the left, on the left side. Just the left side, yeah. Boom. All right. The right side. Boom. So all your pictures is not going to come out perfect, but you want to take as many pictures as you can, so that way you have options to choose from. Just don't take one picture. I see people like, oh, take a picture of me, and they only take one picture. What if you don't like that one picture? So you got to have options. Take like 10 pictures of one thing from different angles, high, low, and see which one you like. All right, so let's see what that picture looked like we just took. So what I'm showing you is the same thing you can use for humans, for subject. All right, so let's hold on, yeah. All right, so some of the pictures we took, it wasn't too focused because I couldn't see too good. So you got to make sure you tap on it, make sure your subject is focused. You can see the focus is the background, and that's not what we wanted. We wanted this to be the focus. So make sure you tap on that. It's a little bit crooked. So you want to make sure you take it. But there are tools where you can crop and rotate this to make it, to align it even better. When we get into editing, I'll show you all those things. But yeah, we could have took that picture a little bit better. But yeah, but you get the concept, right? You get the concept, the subject, a nice background, not too much clutter. If it's a snowy background, that's beautiful. But if it's in your house and you have a lot of stuff there, you want to find a different area where there's not a lot of stuff, and you take the picture of the subject, and the subject will stand out. All right? This is some pictures we took. All right, so let's go back to the camera again. Boom. Go to your camera. The gears right here. So you want to see 3/4 is ratio to how wide or how tall they're going to be. If you hit 3/4, see, it gives 9/16, it get wider. So these numbers will just tell you the length of the picture that you're taking. So if you go to 9/16, it's going to make it a wider shot. You can see, a more longer shot. If you go to like, what's this one? 3/4, it crops it. So it basically is cropping. If you go like this, so make sure you practice using these tools in your camera settings. All right, so we're in the camera setting right now. This phone doesn't have the best camera capture settings, but you just want to go in here and look to see if you have anything that has to do with quality, and put the quality on to the highest that your phone can take pictures. This is an old school phone, all right? So we'll go in depth another time with the, I will show you real quick if I can see it. You have a setting that said Pro, Pro, Pro. And see it right there, say Pro, Pro. That's professional settings right there. We'll go into those settings next week because it's too much to go over today. But if you go into professional settings, that's like you driving your car manually. You can control everything in this shot if you go to the professional. But we'll go over the professional next week. But right now, I just want for us to go back over the four keys. Then we're gonna go into the professional mode next week. All right, y'all. But just practice right now with what you know as far as like composition, lighting, subject. Practice this week using those methods still. Once you get it, next week we'll be moving on. So now you're gonna watch me as I set up to take pictures in this park, and you're gonna see all the techniques that I'm gonna use while I'm down here. First we're gonna do is get our establishing shot. Hey, what's up, Jeanette? Yeah, stick around because I'm gonna give y'all exercise. Matter of fact, I might as well talk about the exercise right now. Hold on, y'all. I think I got notes of it. Hold on. I'm shaking y'all like a salt shaker. Let me get myself together first. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about the practice that I want for y'all to do. Send me pictures also too. 1 second. All right, let's keep on pushing. Dang, where is it? I'm looking for the exercise that I want for y'all to do this week. All right, so fam, this week exercise I would love for you all to do, you lovely souls who have been participating. I want you, the theme for this week practice is joy, Joy, joy. I want you to take pictures of stuff that bring you joy. I want you to use the four keys that we learned, and I want you to take pictures. If nature bring you joy, I want you to, take pictures of the sunrise, take pictures of the sunset, take pictures of the flowers. If that's what bring you joy, I want you to take pictures of what bring you joy. If your animal bring you joy, take pictures of your animal. Take pictures of kindness. People being kind to other people. Take candid shots of people who don't know they're being captured. I just want you to take pictures of what bring you joy. Can y'all do that? Can y'all take pictures of what bring y'all joy? You can capture your animal playing. You can capture your favorite thing you have in your house. Take different pictures of it. You can go around your neighborhood, take pictures. Whatever bring you joy and happiness, I want you to take pictures of it. And I want you to use the 4 keys that we learned. Y'all are doing great. Make sure y'all continue to take advantage of the natural light. Continue to use your windows. Make sure you have soft light. The best time to shoot is early morning or in the afternoon when the sun starting to set. They call that the golden hour and make your pictures really beautiful. You can, but you're not limited to when you can take pictures. You can take pictures anywhere, anytime. But this week, I just want you to focus on what bring you joy. I want you to take pictures of your joy. So right now, fam, what I'm gonna do is take pictures of this park. Since I'm using my good phone on the live, I'm gonna use my DSLR camera to take pictures. So for inspiration for like a snow theme scene like this, you want to capture, snow on the leaves, snow on wood. You want to capture footprints in the snow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get into behind the scenes photography with Mal one-on-one and see how I do it. So we're going to do an establishing shot. I told you, when you get somewhere, take an establishing shot so that way we can know where you're at, the location that the shot was taken at. So we're at this park, so we're just going to flip the script and we're going to take a picture, take our establishing shot, and then we're going to go in. All right, fam? So this is what you do. Let people know where you're at, the location. You don't have to give the exact location, but you want to take an establishing shot. So our establishing shot is going to be the entrance of this park. So that's what you same situation you're going to do with your cell phone. If you at a park or at some type of event, get an establishing shot. And then you go inside. I'm pulling out my camera. And once you learn the camera, the cell phone, then you can move on to digital cameras. But the same thing I'm doing with digital camera, you can do the exact same thing too. With all right, so we're gonna open it up. One of my lenses got broken, my good wide angle lens got broken, yeah. Rest in peace to that lens. All right, so remember what I was telling y'all about the Pro series? You good, brother? The Pro series, we're gonna get into the Pro series next week. This is the Pro series right here. They got it on cell phones too, but this is the Pro because you have to dial everything manually on this camera. All right, so let's get it. So we're gonna get the establishing shot. We gotta go all the way back because this lens that I have is a close-up lens. I told you about my wide angle lens got broken, so I had to use my close-up lens. All right, let's take an establishing shot. Boom. If I had my wide angle lens, it would have captured this whole area, even like it would have captured all this wide angle, but I don't have that anymore. So let's go in there. We got our establishing shot. Let's go in and start taking detail shots. Okay, that's what's up, Star. Yeah, the Pro settings, we're gonna go over the Pro setting next week. It's basically just ISO, aperture, and white balance and all those other things. But continue to use your regular cell phone feature right now. Continue to use your automatic right now because that's what we've been practicing on, automatic. And next week we'll get into manual. All right, so let's keep on going down and see what we're going to take pictures of. We want to find some leaves with snow still on it. So let's go find some leaves with snow on it. All the snow has almost melted, but you're gonna have to keep looking, y'all. That's why scouting is big when it comes to stuff like this. Yep. So yeah, keep on stay focused right now on your manual, on your automatic, and I just want y'all to be practicing right now your composition and your subject. Your subject can be anything. So this week, that's what I want y'all to do. Focus on your composition, your lighting, and making sure your background is nice and clean. Making sure your subject. I want you to get creative. Pick a nice color theme. All these things make your picture 100 times better when you plan, when you put thoughts into it. People use color themes, like when they're doing the movies, they use a color palette, how they want the people to dress to match the environment. Everything is art. Yeah, just focus on your automatic right now. Focus on the automatic. See, the sun is shining from that angle right there. It's beaming. So you always want to make sure you turn your back whenever you're taking your shot, so that way the sun can help you light up your shot. Then we'll get into editing apps to make your shot. Okay, I see a bench right there. We're gonna go use that bench. It has snow on it. And then we're gonna capture some footprints in the snow. Yeah, Janine, the live was basically just, we went over what we did last week. I just wanted to go over it one more time so that way it can stick. It's basically just light, the camera, your subject, and your composition. So we have this bench right here. This is going to be our subject, the bench. Snow is on the bench. Our light is natural light from Mother Nature. The sun is coming from that direction, so our back got to be towards the sun. So we're going to capture the bench from this direction. All right, so these are all shots, photography, yeah. And the same thing we're doing applies to videography. If you was doing an interview with somebody right here, even though the snow is on the bench, they'll be sitting right in front of us, right there, facing us. All right, let's take a picture of this bench. Thanks, Haley. So that's what I want y'all to do. Take pictures of your environment. If that's what brings you joy, take pictures of that. All right, we're going to do. So when you're doing pictures like that, you got to get down to its level. If I stand up to it, I'm all high. You know, see how high I am? I'm high. You got to get down to its level. Get down to its level. Move back because I have a close-up lens, so it's going to show things at a close-up. All right, so let's. Okay, I got to go back. Yeah, I got to give me a wide angle lens because this lens, you got to keep on going back and back because it's so close up. It's for portrait, it's a portrait lens. But it takes beautiful pictures. And you guys is going to see these pictures. I'm going to post it in the community. But this is just to give you encouragement. All right. Boom. Bring you down so you can see it better. This could be a stock picture right here. Put a little bit more light on it. Let's decrease the light a little bit. All right, so let's go look for some more stuff. Everything you see over here is art. Everything you see over here is art. All this is art. And how you compose this, you want to do a close-up. So since I got a close-up lens, we're gonna do some close-ups. All right. So you gotta get close-up on it. We're gonna do some close-up. That's a close-up lens. That's a close-up shot right there, y'all. All right. I'm gonna get it from above, see how it look. Like I said, you wanna practice your shot. All right, it looks good from above. I'm taking a shot, yeah, 1 second. I got my scrap in the way, so I gotta move it out the way. All right. Come on, get focused. All right. Take another shot. This right here looks cool. I'm sorry, I got y'all all over the place. But yeah, photography, this is what I started out doing, photography. And sometimes I'm like, yo, man, you forgot where you came from, bro. Go back to your photography, because there'll be days where I would just get my camera and just go around the neighborhood, just taking pictures. All right, we taking some good pictures, y'all. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm taking some real National Geographics looking type picture. And you just gotta see the light is starting to come out more. So you just gotta continue drawing and drawing with the light. I kind of like this group sitting over here. Let's get a shot of them. And this is nature photography I'm doing right now. You can sell these pictures. All right, y'all, you gotta move around a little bit. You gotta move around, y'all, move around. Thanks, y'all. I'm still looking for subject. Still looking for more subject to shoot. But we doing good so far. Almost there, y'all. All right. Let's go look for some footprints. Footprints in the sand, in the snow, I mean. I know where we saw it at. It was that area where we was at before. Yeah, fam, so that's basically it. That's basically it, y'all. Light, the subject, your composition, and your camera. We're gonna go to the other spot, get some shots over there, take a few more shots, and then we're gonna roll out. But yeah, continue practicing, y'all. Continue, because practice makes perfect. Remember what I told you, you need 3 things to succeed in anything. 3 words you need to succeed in anything: determination, dedication, and training. You gotta train yourself, and you gotta be dedicated to what you're doing. And you gotta be determined to not quit when times get hard. All right, let's go look for some more composition. This is a nice little pathway right here. Let's keep on pushing. Whoa. Yo, that was whole. I felt ice. That thing was ice. I'm glad I ain't go for a dive. I'd have went doom. I'm like, it's frozen. This little hole right here look interesting. Let's get this little hole. It's the black hole, y'all. I don't know, it just look interesting. So let's take a picture of it. Oh, the camera almost went swimming. You trying to go swimming, bro? You ain't no polar bear. All right, stay, bro. Jesus. Yeah, stay right there. Don't go nowhere. All right, let's do this one more time. All right. That just looked interesting. I just thought I took a picture of it, that's all. All right, let's keep on pushing, y'all. Take a picture of the frozen water, because that's water right there. It's frozen. All right, let's keep pushing along. So all the fish that was in that pond died because people used to come over here fishing. Let's go there. I'm just trying to be careful I don't slip. You know, it's ice, gets slippery. In the summertime, that's where the kids come to smoke weed at. The cops be all back here. All right, let's take a picture of this tunnel. That looks cool. Let's get the leaves in the background though. And then we're gonna take some pictures of those things that are frozen. All right, so this is a nice shot right here. We got the tunnel. I'm gonna stay right here, brother. This tripod is getting on my nerve. All right, there you go, brother. Ice, ice, baby, right? Okay, so this is a nice picture right here to take. Let's go for it. Yeah, it looks cool. Let's get pictures of this. Everything is frozen on ice. That's a nice picture right there, fam, to show what winter do. Hey, man, let's pray for our brothers and sisters out there in the cold. Look what the ice is doing to imagine humans. Jesus. Let's pray for our brothers and sisters out there in the cold, y'all. Could you imagine being outside 24 hours in the cold? That's too much, fam. I'm not built for cold. Yeah, fam, we just getting this ice. Thanks, y'all. I'm just trying to look for good subjects. You want to take pictures of the stick sticking out the water that's frozen. That's a good one to show the extreme of how cold it is. Yeah, this is what we're doing, showing how cold it is. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't slip. Let's keep on pushing in, yeah. The leaves with the ice snow on it. It's a great picture to take. Get that. Let's go deeper into the tunnel. Graffitis too. You want to take pictures of graffitis. Graffitis is cool to take pictures of too. Because you don't know how long they've been there. And they tell a story. All right, let's keep pushing, y'all. Is anybody back here? I don't like any kind of surprises, bro. I don't want no scary movie coming up. I mean, I watch too many scary movies, man. Oh. All right. We safe. We made it. You want to capture anything that's bright, has a bright color against the snow. So for instance, we got a lighter over here. Let's take a picture of this lighter. You just want to look for things that sticks out. Take a picture up there. You want to take a picture of snow on the wood. So it's a snow theme, you know, it's a snow theme. So that's what we're focusing on, the snow. But yeah, the water is frozen, you can see. Take a shot of it. All right, this is a nice shot right here. Capture the tunnel again. It's light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. Oh, this is a beautiful shot right here because you got the snow in the back and the tunnel. That's nice. You ain't see it. It was a nice shot. It's a nice shot, yeah. You can't see it, but let's keep pushing. Let's take a picture of this graffiti. Thanks, y'all. So that's what you gotta do. Just look around, see things that are sticking out, that stands out, and take pictures of it. Frozen water. I wouldn't advise anyone to try to go even tap dance on it. That whole thing is frozen, y'all. Look. What? So everything that's underneath there is dead. All the fishes is gone. Yeah, I'm taking some really good pictures in this tunnel. But yeah, that water. Frozen, yeah. That's definitely the definition of frozen. Yeah, thin ice. Woo! I'm gonna try to grab something like a rock. Let's go grab a rock and try to throw it in there, yeah. We're gonna see if it's really thin ice. Let's look for some type of rock. I wanna look for preferably a heavy rock. All right, let's go look for a rock. Yeah, I'll see how thin this ice is. You can see it looks frozen in here, but it's thin ice. Is there any rock around this part of town? Man, I gotta wear my gloves, yeah. It's starting to get to that level now where my fingers are starting to get stiff on me. You know, stiff fingers. You can't feel it. Damn, there is no rock around town. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go see. So you can also take pictures of gravel. Gravel is photography also too. You can take a whole bunch of gravels and take a picture of it close up. People use that for wallpaper. Let's go see, y'all. Let's go test it out. Let's go see how, let's go to the part that looks soft. I hope it don't ricochet and hit me and punch me in my eye. I have heard people who have done stuff like that and it came back to hurt them. All right, let's do it right here, y'all. Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm gonna use the Incredible Hulk strength. This is for the family, y'all. On the count of 3. Whoa, he's right. It is thin ice. You go in there, it's done deal for you, partner. Yeah. Yo, you right. That thing is thin ice. I don't think anyone should try to test that thing out because you saw what happened. That thing went right in. Doom. So it looks deceiving to the eyes. But yeah, fam, I can say that. What else? Let me see. Let me look at my notes to see what else I want to take pictures of before I call it a wrap. All right. Yeah, they have some camera lenses, some lenses for camera that's micro, where you can see the details. All right, we got some what I was looking for. I forgot, y'all, what I came here for. What's the prints? Shoe print. All right, let's get some shoe prints in our shots. Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get some of these footprints. First, there was 2 sets of footprints in the sand. Y'all remember the footprints in the sand? The footprint in the sand, that's a classic. If you don't know about the footprints in the sand, boy, this is footprints in the snow, but if you know about footprints in the sand, you know how powerful that is. Mal, you're gonna do another cooking. Yep, tomorrow I'm cooking lasagna. I've been challenged. I was challenged. Brittany said, Mal, can you cook lasagna? So we cooking lasagna tomorrow, y'all. It's my first time doing it. But if they can do it, we can do it too. All right, take a picture of this. Looks interesting. Yeah, so pull up tomorrow. We're gonna learn how to make lasagna together. We're gonna make it from scratch. Okay, fam, I'm still continuing down on my nature photo shoot. We got the footprints in the sand. I said footprints in the sand. Yes, got it in my hallway. I love that. Yeah, when I was a young boy, I didn't really understand what that meant. My mom had it in the kitchen. I used to see it all the time. But then one day, it hit me how powerful that was. The footprints in the sand. And that is true. We don't see the other set of footprints that walk inside us every day. And it could be more than one set of footprints. If you have people who love you, who are not here anymore, their footprints are with you. You just don't see it. Yeah. How many people like lasagna? Do we have any lasagna lovers in the house? I haven't had lasagna in such a long time. Many, many moons ago. Lasagna, one of my specialties. Oh yeah, Belinda. See, Belinda, once you learn this, once you graduate from this course, you'll be able to start your own channel where you can cook for us, where we can watch you cook. You know, it's so many doors is gonna open up for you on where you want, what you want to do. Take a picture of this bridge. I used to do it a lot. Oh yeah, see, I never cooked lasagna in my life. I used to buy it from the store, from the mom and pop store. Take a picture of this bridge. Yeah, my tripod broke the legs by accident, so it's like leaning sideways now. Had some what? Yo, I'm gonna be making it tomorrow, y'all. What's the recipe? What's the recipe? I gotta look up the recipe. Awesome, Mal. Yeah, Brittany was the one who challenged me. I love challenges because it gives me a new power. I get a new power. I can say, yeah, I can cook lasagna. Just like that gumbo, I can say, yeah, I can cook gumbo. So I'm always up for the challenge. Yep, tomorrow, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna be putting it down. So I'm just gonna wrap up my photo shoot here. Let's keep going. Yeah, I heard. Looking awesome, man. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. I do have to drive my daughter to her school for some take care. The kids lovely. You can always watch the replay for YouTube. They got that thing on replay if you can't make the live. We appreciate you though. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting it down because of you. It's gonna go down. For challenge, try making sourdough bread, Mal. Okay, I'm always up for challenges. I love learning new things. Okay, that'll be the next one I make after the lasagna. I can make some sourdough bread. What I say, if they can do it, we can do it too. Okay, we just might as well get a shot of this. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot of you. Yep, so what you're looking at right now is called close up. This is a micro photography where you come up close up on something tiny or you're getting all the details. That's called micro photography. So that's another photography you can do too, micro, where you just take close up of things. Let me take a shot of this, y'all. I used to do this all the time, take pictures of stuff like that. Having a hard time capturing it. I'm gonna take the shot, bro. It's being weird. It's being weird, y'all. Let's roll out. All right, let's roll out, y'all. Starting to get cold. Ouch. Sourdough is definitely a process, yeah. All right, I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid of the process. You know, Mal. If I can put my foot in gumbo and burn it and melt the spatula and it still came out fire, I'm gonna do the same thing with sourdough. He ain't gonna be sour when I'm done with him. He's gonna be smiling. Yeah, fam. I'm just trying to wrap things. Take my last shot before I call it a wrap. Take a picture of this bridge again from this angle. All right, I want to get the steps. Sourdough's legit. All right, you gotta say so. I got the boy Mal gonna cook some sourdough. All right, I'm gonna get a picture of this. This looks cool. All right, let's see. All right, let's capture this little path. Looks cool. Just capturing paths. Get down low. Also, you want to capture signs. When you're doing photography, you're going out and about, capture signs too. Yeah, people love signs. So if you're in any type of park, make sure you capture the signs too. People love it. Capture the sign. So that way people can know when they come to this park, they can be educated. All right, so let's keep pushing, yeah. We're almost done with my photography session. I've only just learned last year how to cook bread in Morocco. That's what's up, dear. At least you learn. That's all that matters. Take a picture of that right there. Go back, get the full shot. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, we wrapping things up. I saw the sun. You opened up my eyes. I saw the sun. I saw the sun. Hey, Elaine. How you doing, dear? Did it snow in your neck of the woods? We got another snow coming on Sunday. They said like 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches, something like that. And I just feel so bad for the people out there in Kensington and elsewhere who are on the streets. Because it's bloody out here, y'all. Bloody cold. Can you imagine having to be outside all day? Just standing there all day? That's a nightmare. Yeah, fam, that life is a nightmare. Standing outside in the cold all day. I feel so bad for those people. So please continue praying for them, yeah. I just read a couple days ago, the mayor said she's going to be opening up a new rehabilitation treatment center with 300 and some more beds. I mean, that's good. But that's not enough. But hey, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. Take a picture of this. The gazebo, yeah. Gotta get a shot of the gazebo. Torture, right? That thing is absolutely torture. Standing outside in the cold from morning to night. I can't, yo, fam. If I had to live that life, I would get clean. That alone would make me want to get clean. Because I don't like the cold. So being outside all day, let's take a shot of the gazebo. Let's go back further away because this lens makes you go back further away. All right, let's take a shot of it now. back further away. All right, fam. Hold on. We're almost done. One thing about photography, you have to make sure you don't leave anything unturned, or else you're gonna be like, oh, I missed that shot. All this is shot too. This right here is a micro shot. You call this a micro. Just like that, that's a picture right there, folks. All these is pictures. That's what I'm doing right now. Take some pictures of that. Oh, this one right here looks unique. I like this one right here, looks unique. Take a picture of that. You're capturing the winter vibe. Woo. Yeah, my hands are starting to get there, y'all. Starting to get bloody. My hands, you know when your hands starting to get bloody, bloody cold. So we gotta hurry up. Thanks, y'all. And you all will be capturing beautiful, beautiful shots because I already see the potential already. Oh, look, fam, that's a squirrel. That's a badass picture to get. Animals, fam. See, if I had like a zoom lens, like my zoom lens that got broken, that's a squirrel on top of that wood. That's a beautiful picture if you can get it. Yeah, fam. I don't think we'll be able to get this shot. Mr. Squirrel is gonna take off, but that's a beautiful shot. Only if I had a zoom lens. Let's move. Oh, he's out. Mr. Squirrel, I'm a friendly guy. If you give me a picture of you close up, I'll be your best friend. Imagine the squirrel would let me take a picture of him close up, sitting up on that tree. Mr. Squirrel, damn, I ain't got no snacks, bro. Lesson number 1, make sure you always bring snacks when you come out into nature. If you want to take pictures of the animals, bring snacks with you. You're going to be their best friend. They're going to give you the best pictures. All right, let's take a picture of this lonely bench. Get down to this level. See right here I'm doing. All right, take another one. Take a wide angle one. Then we're gonna do a wide angle. Go back. This is the wide angle I tell you about. All right, let's go. Take pictures of the last thing that I got on my list. All right, y'all. Let's see. This park is a nice park to do interviews. Like if they had this park like this in Kensington, that would be cool. Take a picture of these steps. They look kind of cool. All right. And lastly, we're going to take a picture of this composition of the log going around like that. That looks cool. It's like a scary movie. Go back, get the whole shot. So a shot like this, you'll use your landscape because you want to capture everything. You can do portrait too, but you got to go back further. So we're going to go back because let's keep going back, yeah. Come down a little bit to its level. Get on your knees. All right. So if you had like a person as a subject, you'll take some beautiful pictures of them. Natural light, beautiful pictures. Now let's take a picture of this wood. Then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm in the shop. Oh, you gotta look out for shadows too. Your shadows could ruin things. All right, I think we're done for today. Oh, I want to capture this side. Every time you say I'm done, something else gets my attention. The winding stairway. I remember one time I was here and there was a crow, a black crow, that wings was damaged. And I was trying to like get people to help me take care of the crow. We call it animal control people. Nobody came. There was a little kid who was in the park with me that day. He was like, he took interest in the crow. And there was a girl also took interest in the crow. We did all we can for Mr. Crow. We gave him some food. I wish I had a cage because I would have took him home. But long story short, I had to roll out. Nobody came. The kid and the girl who stayed with the bird ended up leaving. The kid said, yeah, nobody came, nobody cared. So the hope Mr. Crow, it's all right to this day. If I had a bird cage, he would have been with me, just like Indigo. All right, y'all, we out. Mission accomplished. Put my gloves on. Yeah, I did a live on it. I was asking people on the live to help me. People helped. There was like, call this number, call that number. But none of these people cared. They didn't care about a crow. They're like, it's just a bird. Who cares? I care. But it was great to see the young boy and his little brother and the girl that was there. The empathy and compassion that they show. I like, yeah, you are my people. You know, you got your peoples, your tribe. People who love animals, who would stop if a bird was injured. They got people like me who would stop and try to help the bird. And you got people who will just keep pushing. So when you meet people like you, it feels good because y'all all share some things in common. Empathy and compassion. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I'm like, kind of like attached to him now. So I don't know if I'm going to let the boy go. I don't know if I'm going to let the boy go, y'all. Yeah, Brittany, I love that. We are empath. Empath are people who do stuff like that. And I was reading the other day about us empath, that it's a gift that we have. Because I was like, I asked myself this question, like, how come some people are not like this? And it's a gift that we have. Not a lot of people got that gift, and it hits me. It hit me. Like, okay, I get in there. I'm different from those people. So we are different from people, y'all. Empaths, we have a gift. So we have to embrace our gift. Even though sometimes it can be a curse, but use it for good. But just have boundaries with it, that's all. Yep, empaths are people we are sensitive. We don't like loud noise. You can find us in nature. Like where I was at right now, that's where you can find empath. You can find us in nature. You can find us with animals. We don't like noisy people. You know, some places where crowds are is noisy, distractive. We don't like none of those things. We don't like drama. We don't like arguing. We would try to avoid all those things just because of our peace. So being an empath, people say, oh, we are too sensitive. We need to toughen up. But why should you have to toughen up? So you can be subject to abuse. Huh? Why should we have to toughen up when you are naturally meant to be gentle and delicate? So you should let the world toughen you up? Nah. All right, lovelies. So continue to be you. Don't be nobody else. Be you. Be different. I love you. And we might do some art later on, depends on how I feel. But thank you so much for your ears, for listening to me, and your eyes for watching what I was doing. And I pray that 2025 will be your best year ever. So don't look back. We're not going that way anymore, right? So don't look back. We're not going that way no more. We're going forward. I love you all. Don't be bitter. Be better. We out there. Peace out.